Welcome to a special episode of The Ship Files as we take a closer look at one of the most unique ships in the world of cruising. This is the AmaMagna. In this episode, we will take you through the ship, including its restaurants, facilities, excursions, rooms, open decks, and everything you should know about life on board this beautiful vessel.
We boarded AmaMagna in Budapest, and the first thing you notice is the sheer size of the ship in comparison to others docked along the Danube. AmaMagna is nearly twice the width of every other river cruise ship on the Danube, 72 feet versus the standard 38. This means there is room, lots of it. You'll find 4 restaurants, a wellness centre, spacious staterooms, and facilities that rival even ocean-level cruise ships.
But, crucially for us passengers, Ama Waterways didn't take the space as an opportunity to cram more passengers into the ship. AmaMagna accommodates 196 passengers only, which means we have much more space per person than a typical river cruiser.
As you enter the ship, you arrive in the central lobby. Here you'll find the reception desk, the main restaurant journeys, and the open offices of the senior staff of the ship, including the cruise manager. Corridors lead off into other areas, including the first level of balcony staterooms.
Staying central, if you take the stairs up a level, you will find the ship's main bar and social area, the Lark Lounge and Bar. This leads into one of the specialty restaurants, Fresco. You will also find a 24-hour drink station here for tea, coffee, and hot chocolate.
Keeping the floor vertical, one more set of stairs takes you to the sun deck, and wow, it's a stunner. During our cruise on AmaMagna, we would head up here as much as possible.
This is the space for breathtaking views along the Danube of the Wachau Valley, arrivals into Vienna and Linz, and the iconic scene of the Hungarian Parliament building in Budapest. Spectacular both day and night. On this deck, you'll find a walking track, a pool, and hot tub, games areas, and plenty of seating for lounging and watching the world go by.
We actually took our first trip on AmaMagna during February, so rather than it being a place to soak in the sun, we were braving the snow. However, the views of the Danube are so spectacular, it was well worth the shivers. Back inside the warmer decks, AmaMagna has 4 main restaurants. The main restaurant we already mentioned is Journeys, where you will spend most of your dining time. The space where breakfast, lunch and dinner is available every day.
AmaMagna is a member of La Chaîne des Rôtisseurs, a prestigious gastronomic society, so our hopes were high when we booked this trip, and we were not disappointed. The food on board is magnificent. The menu on Journeys was always varied, featured local dishes, and the service was always personal and swift. The paired wines, pilsner, soft drinks, tea and coffee during meals are included in your fare.
Other restaurants on board include Jimmy's, which offers a family-style concept with long sharing tables. Fresco serves Mediterranean-inspired dishes with fantastic views through floor-to-ceiling windows. And they also serve much appreciated late-night snacks. The chef's table offers a wonderful experience and atmosphere with a 7-course tasting menu prepared by expert chefs.
In terms of how these work, it's worth noting for those like us that are more used to ocean cruises that when we boarded AmaMagna on our first day, the staff were keen to book us into all 3 specialty restaurants immediately. This isn't a sales tactic, there's no extra charge, so go with it. Get yourself booked into all three and enjoy the variety along your journey.
Another important place for your food but mainly drink needs is the central bar, the Lark Lounge and Bar. This is basically the hub of the ship, used for all port presentations, entertainment, music, live performances, and also a great place to work or catch up on emails if needs be. It mainly operates with table service, so no matter if through the day or evening, take a seat, relax, and the staff will bring you whatever you need.
During events like the farewell cocktail and the pre-dinner sip and sail cocktail hour, cocktails of the day, wine, beer, and soft drinks are served. Again, for those used to ocean cruises, for your information, these drinks are included in your fare. So for us, a couple of beers and a mocktail hit the spot without hitting the wallet. Perfect.
Other public areas included the wellness studio, which includes a gym, outside spinning bikes, and regular classes led by the onboard wellness manager. There is also a cinema, a laundry room, a small boutique selling merch, gifts and treats. This brings us to our stateroom. We stayed in a balcony room, and honestly, calling it a stateroom does it a disservice. We recently sailed on Cunard's Queen Anne in a balcony room, in a way the equivalent of this, and they are not in the same league.
The room on AmaMagna feels less like a cabin, more like a boutique hotel room. Lots of space, a proper marble bathroom with a huge shower, good closet space, and all designed beautifully. In terms of practicalities, AmaMagna asks you to not bring hair curlers on board, but it's cool, they provide them in the room. You also have your own espresso machine, various power outlets including USB and USB-C, a fridge, a safe, and suitcase storage space under the bed.
With all that being said, the best feature of course is the balcony. Waking up on a river cruise is different. Every morning presents a new view, sometimes stunning valleys, villages and passing scenery. Other times lock walls close enough to touch. It was one of the highlights of the day, just drawing back the curtain to reveal today's scene.
One other item you will find in the room are these small portable radios. They are the QuietVox audio device and earpiece. These are maybe the most important items you'll use, as they unlock one of the best features of AmaMagna and cruising along the Danube. Unlike most ocean cruises we have been on, all excursions on AmaMagna are included in your fare.
At every stop along the way you have a choice of excursion, from active hikes and bike rides to visits at specific landmarks. These radios are to be connected with your tour guides. You step off the ship, meet your guide, and through one earpiece you'll hear the amazing stories, tales of these towns and cities along the Danube.
Each night, after returning to the ship, you just pop the devices back on charge, ready for the following day. Honestly, from our point of view, these excursions and tour guides took the whole experience to another level.
On countless other cruises, we would walk off the ship and either take a shuttle bus into town or take a wander and see what's happening. On AmaMagna, it was different. We would immediately meet a guide and get a wonderful tour or introduction to every place to start the day, and then often end with our own free time before getting back on board.
River cruising can take you right into the heart of a city or town. If it's a longer walking distance like Vienna's dock, AmaMagna provides us a shuttle service. Excursion included in our cruise, we experienced horse-drawn carriage rides in Vienna, visiting Melk Abbey, Schönbrunn Palace, and crossing the border to the UNESCO-listed medieval town of Český Krumlov. An overall experience of being looked after and having a curated experience the whole time. And at the end of the cruise, no extra charge.
The co-founder of Ama Waterways, Rudi Schreiner, once spoke about the reason for starting the company. They wanted to create a cruise experience that they themselves would want. Well, Rudi, you've created an experience that lots of us want.
In terms of other hints and tips for this ship, the staff are fantastic. Ask them anything you want and don't be afraid to do so. They genuinely want to help. Even if you don't, the cruise manager Louise would frequently check in on guests or give people little treats of chocolates.
Try to make it to breakfast more than we did. It's delicious. The freshly made smoothies and the pancakes, top notch. There are great entertainment options on the TVs in the room, but we were so mesmerised by the views and vibes that we never turned the TV on. Grab a cup of tea or coffee from the drink station, take it up to the top deck and watch the world drift by. It's an experience you won't forget.
In terms of tips, it's up to you. They are not automatically added to your account. At the end of the cruise, you can either put money in an envelope they provide and drop it in a box at reception, or you can make a card payment to your onboard account, whatever you prefer. Oh, and prepare for some ace little goodies. Every trip will be different, but our booty included water bottles, merch, and of course, nightly supplies of pillow chocolates included in your turn-down service.
We hope you enjoyed this rundown of AmaMagna. We have a full feature film of our entire cruise on her, including our trips to Vienna, Budapest, and the Wachau Valley, which you can watch here. You can also sign up to our free email newsletter on our website, cruisingwithmillennials.com. In the meantime, we will bid you farewell and see you in the next episode.